Before anyone calls me out for making a list like this 2 months before the release of Super Smash Bros. 4, let me just say I'm not late to the party. For I am the party. The closer we are to the release of Super Smash Bros. 4 for the Nintendo Wii U and 3DS, the more faces we see. And with the 3DS version coming out later this summer, assuming Sakura considers that summer, we're nearing the final product. We still got time though. New characters can still be revealed in the weeks we have left. But what characters? Beats me, but that doesn't stop me from making a list of characters I want to see in anyways. Time for ground rules. Number 1, potential newcomers only, so no unlikely veterans a la Snake or Mewtwo. Number 2, one designated fire per series, because I could easily make this a list about Pokemon, and this channel's seen enough of it as it is. And 3, if the series has no representation in Smash 4 at this point, the character must be from at least one Nintendo published game. One more thing, these are not characters that will get in. Some choices I can almost guarantee won't make it in. But even if all of these characters fail to make it into the next Smash Bros, does it really matter? Look at what we've got so far. I mean, we've got fucking Pac-Man. Number 5 is Bayonetta. I expect some of you are wondering, why Bayonetta? Wasn't her first game released for everything but Nintendo? Why yes. Yes it was. However, her sequel, which comes packaged with the first Bayonetta, is being published by Nintendo as opposed to Sega on all the other platforms. Plus, Bayonetta 2 is a Wii U exclusive, further improving her chances in Smash, whether or not she's still considered a third-party character. So, what other reasons do I have for wanting her in? How about the fact that she's a witch with gun shoes, magic hair, and demon summons? Bayonetta is not just another pretty face. Not that I was complaining about it or anything. Speaking of females, with the ever-growing cast of female characters and female character skins, Bayonetta would fit in almost perfectly while still having the potential to be her own unique fighter. Her inclusion in Smash could also serve as another opportunity to promote the Bayonetta bundle. Just make sure you can convey the fact that Bayonetta is from an M-rated game without making Smash 4 M-rated itself. You know what I'm trying to say? Because I don't. There's a theory going around that the trophy quizzes during the April Smash Direct were actually foreshadowing to future newcomers in the series. Of the 4 franchises for which a trophy quiz was given, 2 of them have since gotten new representatives. If this theory is true, then we should get a new Legend of Zelda character. And if we do get a new Zelda character, I hope it's Giroheim. Out of all the villains in The Legend of Zelda, Giroheim has the best chance of getting in. Yes, even more than Ganondorf, who hasn't appeared in the Zelda canon since Twilight Princess in 2006, and was a slow Captain Falcon clone to begin with. Giroheim, if put into Smash, could be anything but. Skyward Sword showed us how utterly unique of a villain he was and how versatile his attacks could be, so he would be a perfect fit. He's got a sword, teleportation, firewalls, tiny red arrow things. He could even take a page out of Diddy's book and summon monsters. For all we know, the trophy theory could be just that, a theory. But it doesn't hurt Giroheim's chances either way. Or the theory could be pointing to Gruz. Nothing wrong with that. With Chrome officially gaining the axe, the Gemetsu leak of supposed future Smash newcomers was proven to be false. Or has it? Sure, it screwed up with one character, but it still managed to predict several newcomers, some straight out of left field, and Chrome is still in the game, albeit not as a playable character. Whether or not the leak was proven to be true or false, one's chances shouldn't just rely on leaks. But I think I can still justify show from Xenoblade Chronicles regardless. I'm not entirely sure about Shulk's moves because all I know about Xenoblade Chronicles is secondhand since I've never played the game, and there's why. Despite that, Xenoblade Chronicles was a very popular game that had a strong fanbase before it got an English release. In fact, the fanbase was the reason it got an English release. It only seems fair to give the series some representation in the Smash Bros. Universe. I can say series because Xenoblade Chronicles is getting a sequel for the Wii U, so its chances are as alive as ever. Hey, if I can't play Xenoblade Chronicles, I might as well get the next best thing. Whatever the hell that thing might be. It just isn't a countdown for me without Pokemon being somewhere, now is it? We already have a fully evolved Fire Starter and Water Starter confirmed for Smash in Charizard and Greninja. To complete the trifecta of starter types, we're going to need a Grass type. And to fan with the motif of fully evolved starters, the best option is easily Sceptile. It's not like there isn't any relevance either. Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire increased its chances incredibly and immediately. And when it was confirmed to get a Mega Evolution, my mind just considered it a shoo-in. True, the Hoenn remakes were only announced last May, nearly a year after Smash was shown for the first time in E3 2013, so the chances of it not making the cut are still likely. But who's to say what Sakurai has in store other than the man himself? The guy denied Chrom and made Reggie vs. Iwata a thing. Anything's possible at this point in the game. I'm probably a little biased here since I've stated on record that Sceptile is my favorite starter Pokemon ever. Spoilers for anyone who didn't see that list. So of course I'd want him in. If we're talking favorites though, there's still plenty I like more than Sceptile. Hint hint Sakurai. But in terms of relevance, Sceptile is easily the #1 Pokemon I'd like to see in Smash Bros. But not quite my #1 character in general. All the signs in this list point to one character and one alone. Ridley. The Gametsu League had Ridley on it, one of the trophy quizzes had a character from Other M, a game Ridley was in. He's probably the most requested newcomer at this point. Size is really unimportant to Smash Bros. Characters, and the only thing stopping Ridley is that he was already a boss in the Subspace Emissary in Brawl. And there's that shadow showing during the April Smash Direct that looked a lot like Ridley, but why not show Ridley? Unless he was going to be a character. More than any other character on this list, Ridley has the biggest chance of getting into Smash 4. Get it? Biggest? It's funny because he's not my #1. Instead, this guy is. Rundus, a bounty hunter introduced and promptly killed off in Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. Therein lies the issue with him actually getting into Smash 4. He's appeared in one game in a series that hasn't had a game since 2010, and the game he was in specifically was in 2007. Granted, he's become one of the most popular Metroid characters, but any other character on this list, and several that aren't, are more likely to be Smash characters anyways. Why then is he #1? Because I want him the most for what I feel he can bring, which is mainly his ice powers. You know how many ice uses we've had in Smash Bros? 3, and none of whom have been confirmed officially for Smash 4, and only one of them I think might get in. Rundus would effectively be killing two birds with one stone. We would get a character who would be able to specialize in an element that Smash is neglectful of, while also adding in a Metroid character that isn't Samus or Samus. On top of all that, Rundus is voiced by Vegeta. Was Ridley voiced by Vegeta? I didn't think so. Don't get me wrong, if Ridley was added into Smash 4, I'd be happy. But if Rundus was added into Smash 4, I'd be ecstatic. Then again, why shouldn't I be at this point? Frickin' Pac-Man. Wait, did I just make a segment about something that can manipulate ice without making an ice pun?